On a nice day, if Derek was feeling up to it, he would come out and sit out here, and I'd come down and ask him how he was doing, and we'd sit here and talk, and he would always say, I just love this yard. The past, it isn't far behind. Sometimes I find it's gone.
The spot in the backyard where Dan Berube spent so much time with his son is now a garden in Derek's memory.
I've managed to last this long. This is a special spot for Derek and for us to reflect on. Oh, I can't get this out of my head.
When we last spoke with Dan more than a year ago, he was recording the songs that Derek had written before his death.
You say you got a problem, yes I know you do.
Dan's anger at the loss of his son and a drawn-out dispute with his insurance company were apparent in the songs.
Unfortunately, the end result of what happened to my son reflects an awful lot of emotions that I put into things.
The songs also reflected a difficult period in Derek's life as he dealt with his deafness, an eye injury, and Crohn's disease.
I don't want him to be remembered as some harsh kid that wrote black songs, but he was in a very black period, so he wrote what he was feeling at that time.
Shortly after that recording session, he decided to take a break.
I had to sit back for a while and say, you don't want to be screaming at everybody all the time.
Now, 3 years after Derek's death, with the insurance situation resolved, Dan has returned to Derek's music.
I end up here alone at night, clearing my head through this song. It changes your perspective as it's 3 years now. It was 3 years last weekend since Derek's gone. And you have a tendency to calm down a little bit. Get this out of my head. Life goes on. And I don't think you want me to be angry at the world.
Dan has recorded 5 songs so far, but is considering recording alternate takes that reflect his changed outlook.
The gold, we will do the whole 12 eventually. I mean, some of the songs are very, very good, but there's some bad memories involved with them, and they might be a little difficult to try to work on.
While he continues with the music, the garden remains a place where Dan and his family can connect with Derek.
That same year that Derek died, actually, the birch tree died. There was a huge birch in the front, and he said, well, that figures. My favorite tree died. And on his first year anniversary, Eileen's sister bought a white birch, which is sitting behind me. We know where he is in the cemetery, but here he's close by.